What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at my full 1:400 scale collection for Southwest Airlines. I really hope you guys are excited for this video as we have several awesome models here. As I'm setting up the collection, I love to make these particular fleet videos because in the full collection video, I don't really get to go into full detail on all these models, but these models really deserve some time here to take a more in-depth look at them. I thought this would make for a great time to do it, so I hope you guys are excited for it. And without any further delay, let's dive into this collection as it's grown quite a bit here. I'm really glad to see all the progression here, especially in the retro department. It's grown, but certainly many great models here, and I hope you guys are excited for them. So without any further delay, let's take a look. Starting right here, we have the Southwest 737-200. This is one of my recent acquisitions for the Retro Tulsa project. This is certainly a great model. I'm very glad to have it. It looks really nice, and it is a beautiful model by GeminiJets. My first 737-200, and what a stunning model it is. Really cool one, and you're certainly going to see some comparisons of the desert livery in today's video because we have another different shade right here. This is the Panda Waffle exclusive Southwest Airlines 737-300. What a great model this is. I'm really glad to have it. Personally, I think both these colors are pretty cool. This one maybe is a little light perhaps, but not too bad. Pretty comparable to a degree, not completely, but just to a degree of the 737-700 that Panda models did. So this is certainly a neat one, and I'm glad to have it in the fleet. So what a great model this is. How about silver one here on the Southwest 737-300? This is a really cool plane to have. You can see that decal where it says silver one. Southwest had this really cool aluminum plane way back when. That was just this. So that was really cool to get to see, and I'm very glad that we get to represent that here in the 400 scale with this model. It's a really cool one, and certainly glad to have it. This is fantastic. Southwest 737-300 Canyon Blue, no winglets. So glad to have this one. This one is fantastic. I've been wanting this one for a really long time, so I'm certainly glad to add this to the fleet. And this is a really, really cool one. This is a beautiful model. Some familiar faces as we start to get through the fleet here a little bit. We got the 737-300 with winglets, both the normal liveries. We have two of those. Along with that, we also have the, I was going to show you guys the winglets one first. Sorry about that. This all kind of got jumbled around. But we have the Lone Star and the Arizona as well, which is fantastic. And the California 737-300 as well. So certainly a great fleet of 737-300s all throughout, starting with that desert livery. Then we got the Canyon, no winglets, Canyon with winglets. California 1, Lone Star 1, Arizona 1. These older planes are certainly very cool, and I'm very glad to have all of them in various iterations. So they look amazing, and I'm so glad to have them. Another new acquisition to the Southwest fleet is this 737-500 by GeminiJets. Overpaid a little bit for this model, but certainly a nice one. I'm certainly glad to have it. I was in dire need of a 737-500. I would still really like to get the Canyon Blue as well, although I've kind of splurged a little bit when it comes to my Southwest retro fleet. So I probably may hold a little bit there, but we'll see. So, but for the moment, we do have the desert, and it looks great. Into some newer ones now. We have the 737-700s, both the desert and the actual desert livery and the desert retro, I should say. But we have the actual desert livery here itself. This was a pretty die-cast exclusive back from like, oh man, 2020, 2021 maybe. I can't remember, to be honest, but certainly glad to have it. That's a cool plane. And then the actual retro one itself, unfortunately, the stabilizer came off, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, both are really good models, and I'm glad to have them. Excited for the desert retro from GeminiJets and NG models. Starting with our 737-700s Canyon Blue livery, they are pretty common. We have the 445 Whiskey November release, which is amazing. And then we have the 478 release right here that looks amazing as well. Very glad to have this one. It's a really nice model. 2014, very special. Here's the Indy Models 2021 Scimitar release. It's crazy. Recently, I was at Denver International Airport, and I saw maybe 3 or 4 Canyon Blues at all, so that was it. The last time I went, there was many more of them, so certainly a little bit sad. It's one of my favorite liveries, but I'm trying to catch as many as I can before it's just going to be the Max 8 retro, so that'll be in the fleet at some point too, I'm sure. Aero Classic 737-700 begins our Heart lineup. So here's that first one, and yes, that landing gear is adjusted. I had got a 767-400 nose from a Herpa model that went on there instead. The normal one broke off. It's unfortunate. Both are tail heavy, but we have the 737-700s. The one on the right also has a nose adjustment. I'm not sure what model that's from, though. I cannot confirm that. The left one is the normal landing gear. Both are tail heavy. This one actually kind of sits down a little bit because of that gear adjustment. This one just absolutely no chance. So certainly unfortunate, but what can I say? Panda model is coming in with some really nice iterations, as we have 2 of each. Really nice right here. Glad to get to see that. And here we have some exclusives. The RM Model Store 737-700 Scimitar winglet. I got to see this the other day, so that was really cool. Or at this point, by the time you guys are seeing this video, a few months ago, but it was really cool to get to see that exact tail number. Probably saw these two as well, I'm not sure though. But here is the 7855 Alpha release, which is also very nice too. And in alphabetical order, we'll start the special fleet, which is very meant for our state liveries, beginning with Arizona 1. Great model by Panda Models here. Really nice exclusive. Another Waffle exclusive was that Arizona, and now this California one. This is a great model. Hope to add splits to it. It's one of my favorites in the fleet. It is a really nice plane. Let's zoom all the way down here so we can take a look at all the ones over here. We have Colorado 1 for GeminiJets. The NG1 should be coming in soon, so I probably will unfortunately have to part ways. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's the same as the Maryland. I have several of the Marylands, so we'll see. I might end up keeping it. We'll see. And we have the Florida 1 737-700 as well. This is a great model. Super glad to have it. Gemini did a good job. Likewise for Louisiana 1. This is also a beautiful model. Really like the Union Justice Confidence, on that Louisiana flag. That's really cool. Here's the Illinois 1 737-700. Very excited for the NG1 to be coming in very soon. So right here we have the 700 though. That was common there for a while. Lone Star 1 737-700, another Panda exclusive. This one's really cool. Gotta love Texas, and that plane represents it nicely. Maryland 1 is immense in the collection. We have the GeminiJets 2006 release, one of my favorites, so glad to have it. Paid a bunch for it, so don't really want to sell it and lose a little bit of money on it, but hey, it's all good. One of the rare slip-ups in model collecting in terms of your investment. Here's the 737-700 right here. This is the Canyon Blue NG models. This is a cool one as well. And we also have the Heart 1 too, which are beautiful planes. Very glad to have both those. Here's the Missouri 1 737-700. This is also a fantastic model. Super glad to have this one. It is really pretty. And the Tennessee 1, likewise, like I said, for Illinois. Very excited for the 800 by NG models to be coming in very soon. It's going to look really good, and I'm excited to see how they do on that one. And we have the Triple Crown 1 737-700, the round out our 700 fleet, which is very big, as you guys could tell. Yeah, literally just started right here, so we went a full row, literally, of 700s. But this one's really cool, and I think they did a really good job. I'm very hopeful that we get to see Nevada one at some point, whether they're going to repaint it or something. I hope, or yeah, I got retired, so I hope we get a new Nevada one soon. And I think we're missing a couple other states, but between GeminiJets and NG models, they really knocked most of them out. Trying to think if I'm missing any off the top of my head. Don't think so. Hope we get a Georgia one soon too. That would be cool. But certainly a great variety there throughout. Our 737-800 fleet's also immense. Here's the Lone Warrior 1, one of my absolute favorites. Very glad to have this one. 737-800. We also had the second GeminiJets release right here, 8302 Foxtrot. Beautiful model. Very cool one. And NG's take on the blended winglet 737-800. Probably barely any of these are left at this point, but this one's really cool, and I'm very glad to have all three of them between GeminiJets and NG models. 737-800s with the Canyon Blue livery and Scimitar winglets. We got the first production there on the top, and on the bottom we have, I think, the third. I'm pretty sure. They did several productions of that one. It's a great model. Hopefully another release at some point. Talking about iterations, here's more of them for NG models. We got three of their 737-800 in the Heart liveries right here. On top, you got the first production. In the middle, this is the third, I believe, something like that. Can't remember, to be honest. And this was the second release, the actual release itself of tail number 8565 Zulu. Very nice model. Heart 1 737-800 by GeminiJets. This is a great looking model too. Very glad to have this one. Freedom 1 737-800, one of my absolute favorites. The American flag just can't look much better than that. First 800 special, and we'll be adding Tennessee and Illinois to it very soon. So I'm excited to see how those will look with this guy, and more 800 specials are coming. Also, max specials are coming, but we do have the three normal ones for now. Before we get those, we have the first release, second release, and third release. Not much more to say there besides I love the max. It's a cool plane, and hopefully I'll get the ride on one of those soon for Southwest. Got to fly on one like this the other day, so excuse me, certainly a blast, and I really enjoyed that. But yeah, that's the Southwest Airlines fleet. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Certainly a great variety of models here. The retro fleet, like I said, is built up really big lately, but we also have some new ones, like some of those Waffle exclusives and some 800s there, along with the Maxes, and also hopefully some new ones that'll be coming in the mail very soon. I wish I probably should have held off on this one, to be quite honest, because Colorado one was really close, Tennessee one was really close, Illinois one was really close, Desert was really close. I'm sure Canyon Blue Retro's inevitable. So it's okay though. This will certainly work. Oh yeah, the blended 737-700 by NG models too. So I probably should have held off, but that'll make for even more change in the next Southwest video. But yeah, in terms of the fleet itself, I think it's pretty good. Possibly, maybe we'll part ways with maybe a few of these at some point. I don't know. Having 5 of these might be a little much of the heart blended, but we're certainly doing good here. And then we got all the variety of the specials, and then plenty of Canyon Blues here and heart liveries. So definitely got plenty of them. I think they look really good, and I'm excited to see how this fleet builds in the future. It is a great fleet, and I'm certainly glad to have it here to represent. So with all that being said, that'll do for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do you love and love what you do? My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.